in this video, it's come to my attention over the past sort of week or two that people, certainly the people that are stuck in cities at the moment, it's not ideal to be able to work out in your own apartment, certainly when you're on the sort of the upper floors, because you're aware that you've got neighbours down below and next to you. So I thought it might be a good idea to just post my list of top 6, I think I've got 6 workouts that can be done in an apartment, a small apartment with little to no equipment that isn't going to create any sort of noise for your neighbours down below. Welcome to a new episode of Resolute Fitness. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome to Resolute Fitness. Okay, if you're new to the channel, basically on this channel talk about all things fitness and anything sort of loosely attached to that. Those that are familiar with the channel will might recognise where I am at the moment. Was here last week, shot the top 5 dumbbell workouts that you can do from home from the same location. It's pretty much across the road from the apartment, and it's basically a massive big office complex that's just been built, but it's completely derelict. So if you can see, it's perfect. It's empty, nobody here, and I can walk, and luckily the weather today is not too bad. Okay, so without further ado, here is my list of top 6 workouts that you can do in the comfort of your home or apartment. And certainly if you're on the upper floors, that's not going to create any noise for your neighbours down below. Let's get started. Number 1 on the list is Stimulus Travel WOD 18, which can be found on Wadwell. I'm going to stick a tile in, I might stick the tile in here. That gives you the workout description, and also I'm going to put all the workout descriptions down below. But this one is pretty simple really. It's a plank, 4-arm plank, and it just varies in sort of the time that you're going to hold the plank and the rest. So super simple, you can do it anywhere and it's going to cause no noise whatsoever. And that is Stimulus Travel WOD number 18. Also, whilst we're talking about the Stimulus travel workouts, they've done a whole list of different workouts, and there's quite a few of them. So strongly recommend that you sort of look them up if you like that type of workout. But yeah, just plank one, good for the core. I enjoyed it. I actually did it when I was relatively recently, probably about 5 weeks ago, when I was recovering from my own flu, ironically. So yeah, give that one a go. Stimulus Travel WOD number 18. Alright, next one on the list. Oh, just have a sit here. Next one on the list is called Death by Anything. Thumbnail or the tile will go in here, hopefully. Now this one is, you basically make it whatever you want it to be. So the rules are as follows: you pick an exercise, so it could be a press up, it could be an air squat, whatever you want to do really. And it is minute 1, you'll do 1 of that exercise. So if you choose a sit-up, you will do 1 sit-up, minute 1. Minute 2, you'll do 2. Minute 3, you do 3. And basically you keep going until you can't do any. And that's why it's called Death by Anything. So you just basically die. So I've done this with wall balls outside. Obviously you can't do them at the moment if you're stuck in an apartment. And I've also done a burpee version, and again burpees can be quite loud with jumping on the floor, but I recommend, I've seen squats, air squats being done, and people getting up to sort of like 60 within that minute. But bear in mind, as soon as you're sort of hitting 20 a minute, it's gonna just get relentless. So that's another good workout, Death by Anything. Yeah, and you can, super easy one to do. You can work on a couple of your weaknesses: press ups, sit ups, squats. Just gotta pick your poison. So Death by Anything, good workout. Alright, next workout. Workout number 3 is called Blackjack. This one, I actually did this in a cool location over the summer here in North Carolina. I did it at an old tobacco factory, Tobacco Road it's called. But this basically is press-ups and sit-ups, so 2 movements, and it basically follows a descending ladder and an ascending ladder. So you'll do 20 sit-ups, 1 push-up, and then it's 19, 2, 18, 3, 17, 4. And it's basically until the sit-ups go down to 1 and the push-ups go up to 20. Again, I'll put the thumbnail in around here, and all the details for that one are in the description. And again, the good thing with these ones that I'm saying, I've actually done all these, so there's a video on it, and I think they're good workouts and I recommend them. So Blackjack is another great one, and again, you can do that in silence. That's not going to disrupt the neighbours. So give that one a try. Also with that one, if you want to change the movements, you can do, and also if you wanted to change and do more or less of the reps, you can do. Okay, workout number 4 on the list is a arm pump. So it's called Popeye. Did this one, I think it was 2 weeks ago now, Popeye, and it's all arms. It's basically a lot of curls, a lot of hammer curls and presses. So with this one you need some sort of weight, and again, completely up to you what you want to use for that, and depending on like where you are with your own fitness. If you want to use sort of like a can of beans, you can do. If you want to use a water bottle, you can, or a dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever it is. But with this one, the aim is not to put the dumbbell or the weight on the floor. So you'll go do your 30 reps and then you go into the next movement. Really tough one, this, but again, you can kind of make it your own with regarding the weight. But this shouldn't cause any noise neither, so that's why I put this on the list at number 4. Popeye, good workout, and tough. I did it with the 50-pound weights and really struggled, so yeah, enjoy that. Okay, workout Popeye. On to number 5. Alright, next workout is a memorial workout named after a British Army person who sadly passed away. I like this workout. I actually did this last week, or this week even, and it's called Jordan. Jordan sadly died in Afghanistan, and he was part of the Lancashire Regiment, which is actually where I come from, back in England. So this workout, it has kettlebell swings, it has sit-ups, air squats and push-ups. So the only one with this that you need to be careful of for noise is obviously going to be the kettlebell swings. But again, you should be stood in place and have control over the kettlebell. And as long as you put sort of like some sort of cushioning on the floor when you put it back down, I think that one could also be a good solid workout to do in the upper floor of a apartment. Even if you had to sub out the air squats, maybe you've got creaky floorboards, and just having the weight in your hands, you could. I would just suggest going into some push presses with that one, or bent over row, and then at least you're not getting that rocking. But again, I think you should be okay. Okay, last workout, living room mash. This one is part of the living room mash series. So this is workout number 5, the living room mash workout number 5. And actually Emily did this one yesterday as part of the live stream. So this includes mountain climbers, flutter kicks, push-ups and air squats. Now the only one of these that you could potentially the only one of these that could potentially cause any sort of noise is the mountain climbers. But I feel as though as long as you put something down so your foot isn't like right onto like a hardwood floor, so if you've got carpet you'll be okay with this. And if you are on hardwood, I would recommend just putting something down, whether it's like some sort of mat in a yoga mat or a sweatshirt, t-shirt, whatever it is, to just create a little bit of soundproofing for them. Also, what you could do with them, instead of sort of kicking up with your feet, you could almost, if you are on hardwood floor, you could use sort of sliders. So use like a t-shirt or a towel, so your feet never leave the floor and they're just sliding. So I think that would be a good alternative for them. Other than that, the rest of the movements you should be able to do without creating any noise. Yeah, living room mash. Like I said, there's a whole list of these, and again, some of them are not going to be much help because they include sort of burpees and stuff, which will create a noise. But I think you should be good with that. All right, so living room mash, fun one. Okay, so there you have it, 6 workouts that you should be able to do in the comfort of your apartment with little noise and little equipment. I think it's important at this time that there's enough content to keep people busy during the week and keep people fit and healthy. Like I said, you don't have to be working out in a gym to do it. You just got to get it done at home. And like I said, one of the trickiest places at the moment is, it's not too bad if you've got space in a garage or if you're on the ground floor or if you've got some sort of outside space that you can use. But for some people, certainly in the bigger cities like New York and sort of San Francisco and stuff like that, it's not always possible. So I wanted to sort of just highlight a few workouts that have helped me and that could hopefully help you with little noise so your neighbours don't get mad at you. Thank you for watching, much appreciated. Sunday afternoon here in North Carolina. I'll be back next week with 2-a-day workouts, one in the morning, one in the evening. So not 100% sure what them workouts are at the moment, but I'm gonna be planning that today. So thank you for watching, much appreciated. If you can like and subscribe, that always helps. We've just got over 600 subscribers, which is really good. The goal at the moment is to get to 1,000 as soon as possible. So if you could consider subscribing, it helps massively. Right, I'm out. Thank you for watching. Keep safe, keep healthy, keep working out. Bye bye.